Yo, what is up? We are getting close to the very end of day 2 of Ego Expo, which is the final day. But we've still got more creators that we want to highlight. We've got James from Jdth Customs.
Hey, you got it right.
Is here. Man, this is cool. We were talking about it a little bit before,
epic,
but yeah, maybe if you just want to tell people what you do and how you got to it.
Yeah, sure. So basically, through lockdown, as long as many other Australians, I lost my job and I had like sort of nowhere to go sort of thing. And I've been big into art my whole life, so I started painting shoes just as a bit of fun for myself. And then a few of my mates offered to pay me, and then they said I should get an Instagram page, and then it just blew up from there. And I sort of had like no control. I didn't want to start a business, but like it just happened, and now I'm rolling with it. This is my first expo and first time being a part of something bigger than just my own business at home. So yeah, that's pretty much how it started. Just sort of an accident.
Wow, that's awesome. How have you found being at your first expo, and how have you found Ego in general?
I love it. The atmosphere at Ego is incredible. Like the people, just being able to go around and talk to like minds and people that are starting little businesses and stuff like that themselves. It's amazing being a part of it in general. Like I hadn't been to an expo myself as like a visitor, let alone being a part of one as an artist. So it's awesome just to talk to people and sort of see what their views and ideas are as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Where did your love for art come from?
I don't know really. I was a kid and just sort of in art school and everything, and then when I was doing maths I got bored. I sort of doodle on the side of the page, and I sort of just continued that on and used all my art books and stuff, showed them off to my friends, and they told me to keep going with it, and it sort of developed into what it is now.
That is awesome.
What was it like the first time you painted on shoes, because like they're
really
expensive?
Weird. So it's really weird. So when my first pair of shoes, they were like Nike Air Forces, and I looked at them and I was like, this is $160. Like if I mess this up,
don't want to mess that up.
And it just started from there, and then I bought a few came up pairs, like the cheap ones, just to practice different things on. But yeah, now I'm doing all sorts of customs for all sorts of people.
That's awesome. So all right, we were chatting. These ones are based on Stewie Griffin.
Yes. Yep.
And obviously there's the Pink Panthers over there, there. Is cartoons your thing, or?
They're the main thing that people want. So I get a lot of orders in for that.
Some nostalgic feeling.
But I'm big into anime and stuff. I've done a lot of Dragon Ball customs just for myself. So big into Goku. A lot of people like that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm just open to anything really. Like just whatever customers want, I'm just happy to do.
That's cool.
So usually they'll come to you with an idea and then just use.
So that's how my business started. Was people coming to me with their ideas and I made them. I'm only just starting now to make my own store.
That's awesome.
So I've got a few things at the expo that I've been selling that I've created beforehand.
That's awesome.
But yeah, most of it's been just what people want.
Yeah, that's cool. I had a question and it went blank.
No, that is awesome. It's pretty like cool to see someone who's so passionate about art and then just expressing it in different ways, because it's not just a canvas these days that you can draw on. It's not just a canvas that you can express how you feel on. It's literally just this. So do you sometimes do people ever tell you, just give me a design, whatever it is?
I have been told that before. I had a guy come to me and he's like, I don't really have an idea for what I want with these, but he gave me the shoes. They were the what were the self-lacing shoes? The first ones that came out, the
Nike Air Mags.
Yeah, the Air Mags. He gave me those, and I was like, shit, this is thousands of dollars. And he's like, just do what you want. So I sort of did a little ice theme on them, and I didn't change too much, obviously, because you don't want to take away from what the shoe is. But that was the first sort of big custom that the guy said, do what you want. But obviously, if he's got Air Mags, he's got money.
He's got money, for
it
sure.
didn't really matter. But
do you personally, because you say you do some for yourself, do you view them more as pieces that you'd wear or just pieces of art?
I wear them, so I play basketball. I play basketball at the Big V level, which is a lot of the 3-on-3 guys do it the same. And I paint my shoes to wear on the court.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So yeah.
And it lasts while you're playing and everything?
They last fine, So shout out to Angelus out here. They do have all the right gear for it, the protective coatings and all that stuff as well. So
that's so cool.
Awesome. So what's your long-term goal in terms of this?
Early on, I had no idea. It was just sort of an Instagram page that people started to like. But now I want it to be sort of like a full-time job where I'm getting into clothing, I'm getting into other things, like selling my art that's just on canvas as well.
And you did
so I want to
mention,
develop
you said you wanted to open up a store?
If I could, that'd be awesome. It's more about just sort of finding not just a focus on one thing, but building a brand that people can come to for anything, really.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No,
That's
that
awesome.
is. I mean, if you could give one piece of advice for anyone who's sitting there that's really artistic and wants to do something like this, what would it be?
The same thing that pretty much everyone would say is practice. Practice makes perfect. It's a saying that everyone knows, but it's the truth. Everyone wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't true.
Exactly.
Like
true.
my first pair of shoes, they may not have looked as good as what I can do now, but if I didn't step into that direction and didn't do that one shoe, then I wouldn't be where I am today. So
For sure. And I guess aside from what you're doing, but Ego in general, what has been your favorite part? Is it performances? Is it basketball? Is it the panels?
I think an overarching theme of just the people.
Yeah.
That's
whether
cool.
it be
That's
from
amazing,
the 3-on-3, the dunk contest, the players, the panelists, everyone's just got such an open, happy vibe. Like just to be here and to be able to express yourself and be who you want to be and be who you are.
Yeah.
And have no one judge you, and it's exactly what Ego is supposed to be.
That's awesome.
No, definitely. We've definitely seen that as well with all the different people coming through and just speaking to them as well. Everyone's common thing is just like they feel the community here. And that's what it is. You know, Ego builds a community and it brings people together.
Yeah,
so
100%.
it's awesome to see this here at Ego. And hopefully, you know, this isn't the first or last, and we'll definitely see it again.
I definitely want to be here next year when it comes up again. Yeah.
Where can people follow you? Do you want to just plug your Instagram or whatever it is?
I've got my Instagram page here. I'll give this to you guys as well.
Thank
It's Jdth Customs.
Yep.
I've got an email, jdthcustoms@gmail.com. But yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, all that sort of stuff.
Awesome.
I'm everywhere.
All right.
Awesome.
It's
Thank
too
you
easy.
so much
Thank you
for
for your time,
jumping
man.
on.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
See you guys.